Alright, so the internet has been boiling with opinions as people are trying to figure out why Boosie is suing some lobbyists after paying them to get him a pardon from President Trump. Who are these lobbyists? Why didn't the pardon happen? And is it even possible for the Baton Rouge rapper to get his money back, as a whopping $600,000 is on the line? This federal case, Boosie wanted to get a pardon from STEM from June 2023 in San Diego, California, where authorities arrested him after an Instagram Live video showed a loaded firearm tucked into his waistband during a music video shoot. Because Boosie is a convicted felon, he was charged with illegal gun possession, a serious federal crime. In early 2026, January 9th to be exact, he reached a plea agreement and was sentenced to 10 days of time served, 3 years of supervised release, and a $50,000 fine. But he had already made a deal with the devil. 2 devils to be exact. J.M. Burkman and Associates is a Washington, D.C. area lobbying and consulting firm run by conservative political operatives Jack Burkman and Jacob Wohl. Operating since 2002, the firm is known for its high-profile political stunts and controversial public relations campaigns. Jacob Wohl and Jack Burkman have a history of spreading political misinformation and voter fraud schemes. But despite past controversies, when you check the profile on Open Secrets about their company, and by the way, Open Secrets is a prominent, nonpartisan, nonprofit organization that tracks and publishes data on money in American politics. And their firm profile indicates the company has dozens of active clients and brings in millions of dollars in federal lobbying revenue. They were hired by 40 clients for a total amount of $620,000 in 2026 alone. Boosie was one of those clients back in September 2025. And here is how the deal happened. Boosie officially hired them in September 2025 after the duo allegedly boasted massive influence in MAGA circles, acting as if they had President Trump on speed dial. Boosie paid $600,000 up front. The retainer agreement explicitly stated that $300,000 was non-refundable, but the remaining $300,000 would be refunded if a pardon was not successfully granted by a set deadline. This is the contract Boosie is basing on to sue them, and has been comparing it to a record contract. So basically, he is suing for $300,000 as $300,000 is officially lost or non-refundable. According to an investigative report by Notice, the lobbyists called Boosie's defense attorney on New Year's Day with incredible news. They claimed Trump had officially signed the pardon and that the White House would announce it shortly. Boosie later posted on X that the news had him running around the house jumping. However, the announcement never came. When Boosie's legal team contacted White House officials and prosecutors, they discovered no pardon application had ever been filed by Burkman or Wohl, and the administration had no record of them acting on Boosie's behalf. But Boosie is no fool. To convince Boosie that they could secure the pardon for him, the lobbyists reportedly sent emails claiming that high-profile MAGA influencers and Republican lawmakers had endorsed the pardon. Such individuals were Laura Elizabeth Loomer, a far-right political activist, conspiracy theorist, and internet personality; Mike Cernovich, a right-wing to far-right social media personality and political commentator; Jack Posobiec, an alt-right political activist, conspiracy theorist, and former United States Navy intelligence officer; and House Speaker Mike Johnson, the 56th Speaker of the House of Representatives. But all of these people have denied having anything to do with Jack Burkman and Jacob Wohl finding a pardon for Boosie from President Trump. Without the pardon, on January 9th this year, a federal judge ultimately handed Boosie a lenient sentence of time served, a $50,000 fine, and 3 years of supervised release. Boosie has taken the dispute into legal arbitration to get his $300,000 refund. But Burkman and Wohl are fighting the claim, arguing they worked very hard and that the contract is void due to a technical deadline typo. Furthermore, text messages revealed the pair told Boosie's lawyers they are effectively bankrupt due to millions in fines stemming from an unrelated 2022 voter intimidation robocall conviction. Boosie also complicated things as far as his freedom is concerned when he was arrested in Houston for allegedly striking a nightclub bouncer with a glass hookah. Consequently, federal prosecutors are moving to revoke his probation, which means he could still face up to 2 years in prison. Despite getting scammed, Boosie's defense team has since filed a legitimate direct pardon application directly to the White House, which remains under separate executive review. If you have stayed with me to this point of the video, consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.